What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It is the last video of the year, so I wanted to make it something special and I bought some new parts. Just because it was Christmas, I thought to myself, hey, let me treat myself to some motorcycle parts. Now, the parts come from JMPBparts.com. I will put every link in the description down below for every single part that I have here. The main majority of these parts are for the Ciao, to get the engine running again and get it in the bike. But there are also some stuff in here for other projects. So this is basically a unboxing slash look into the future, what is coming for 2021. Now let's take a look what I got, and let's start off with the first thing. First thing I ordered was 1 meter of fuel line. We're gonna need to put fuel inside this engine. I don't really like the black fuel lines. I like to see my fuel, so that is gonna be nice when we put that on the bike and we can see the fuel running. Of course, this is a 2-stroke engine, so we need to mix oil with our fuel. So I got a stage 6 fuel mixing bottle. With this I can measure out exactly how much oil I need to put into my fuel, get different ratios going. We're gonna do some testing. What is better, 50:1 or 25:1? What is the pros and cons of different fuel mixtures? So we're gonna need this. So a nice fuel mixing bottle. Next up are a lot of small parts. Let's start off with this small little package, and in here is a front headlight, mainly a running light, because in the past I got some issues with my lighting. They always break and I thought, what could be wrong? But there is a spot where you can put in a additional light, and maybe that will help with the lifetime of the light bulb, the main light bulb. So we'll see. That is something we're gonna have to test out. Next up, we got some crankshaft seals. You've seen it in my last video. I tested out if this engine was leak proof. It was not, but it wasn't the issue. I thought the crankshaft seals would be broken or too old, so I got 2 new ones. Why 2? If I only need to replace 1, maybe I'm gonna build another Ciao engine. Who knows? I still got a crankcase. I still got a cylinder kit, the aluminum one. Who knows? Second engine. Next up, we have this little screw that goes onto a carburetor, and this goes into combination with the carb refresh kit. Now we have some seals for where the fuel comes in and a rubber gasket for the underside, so we're gonna need that. So we're gonna build ourselves a carb or clean a carb. Next up is a head gasket. This is for this engine. I used the old gasket that I bought 10 years ago on this engine, but if I need another one, I got one. So a 65cc head gasket. Next up is the spark plug connector. It's the same as this one. Let me see. Yes, it is the same. Why did I need this? This one goes on the RCX, and now I have another one for the RCX. So my Ciao and my RCX can have the same spark plug, the same red one. I'm really happy about this. It seals up nicely. No water can get into it. So I got another one. What else is there in the bag? Here I have a fuel tab, and this will go onto the pocket bike. If you've seen in the pocket bike videos, I was messing around with different carbs, putting it on, putting it off, and every time I did that, I needed to drain the fuel because there was no fuel tab on the pocket bike itself. So I bought myself a normal fuel tab with an in and outlet, on and off. Very simple. So I'm gonna have to weld a bracket onto the pocket bike, install this, and then I can switch carbs much more easier, and I can keep fuel into the pocket bike. The next part, no surprise, it is the decompression valve. It is the Molassi decompression valve. This was one of the expensive parts because it is Molassi, it's racing stuff. Yeah, I don't want to say I wanted this, but I needed this. Hopefully we can close off this engine and make it airtight, but we will see. I will try in this video if I can make it airtight, see what the fitment is. Hopefully it works, or else I don't know what I can do anymore. Next part, jets. I got some new jets. It's from I don't know what I ordered, 60, or it's in the 60 range, so we can correctly jet our engine to make it run the best as we can in either weather conditions, hot, cold, moist, dry, whatever. We can now do that. I have a lot of these, I have different numbers, rates, whatever, but you need these if you want to jet your engine the correct way. And the last part that's in this box is something big, but I wanted it for a very long time. And the part that I got is a new throttle setup. This is the throttle setup that I needed. Now you can say a white throttle setup for a black bike. No, this is not for the Ciao. This is for the RCX. If you've seen in last year's videos, I bought some cheap throttle off Amazon and it wasn't that good. So I did what I need to do and I bought some of JMPB parts. This is proper craftsmanship, pretty nice. We got the grips, we got the throttle, the Amazon throttle, and the grips that I got were more expensive than these complete sets, and they look pretty nice. You can have them in black and in white, and I'm pretty satisfied with this. I can't wait to put this on the RCX and make it run again, make it better again. So we got, for the RCX, we got the throttle and the spark plug. So as I said, I'm gonna put every link for every part that I got in the description down below so you can get your own. Be sure to check out jmpbparts.com so you can get your own parts. What I'm now gonna do, I'm gonna test if this decompression valve works. I don't want to wait till next year to try this and see if it fails or see if it works. And hopefully we have a sealed engine and a good end of this year. So let's get started. So as you might seen from my expression, it didn't work. Apparently, this part is not for this head. I had a sneaky suspicion that when I opened it up, it looked really small. And apparently it is too small. It doesn't work. It falls straight through it, not completely out of it, but it falls into the second part behind the opening that decompresses the whole cylinder. So it doesn't work. It's not for this. So we have a problem. Now I reinstalled the head again with the old decompression valve, tested it out, and still doesn't hold pressure. So when I looked at JMPB Parts website, there was only the original decompression valve and this compression valve. I said, hey, I have a multi-cylinder head, I need a multi-cylinder decompression valve. Apparently not. This is such a bad thing to end the year. So I have a couple of options. I can buy the original decompression valve, try it, see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm still in trouble. But what I'm first gonna try is regrinding it like we did before, the original decompression valve from in the old cylinder head. It should work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Maybe I didn't do it enough. Maybe it's not sealed up right now. If that doesn't work and I still have leaks, I'm just gonna put the engine in. Maybe the carbon buildup will close it off. Maybe the heat expansion of something will do something. I don't know, maybe the use of it. At this moment, I don't know what I can do more. I have the two decompression valves, the two different ones. None of them work. I'm just gonna have to do it like this. It's a little bummer, but at least we got some parts for the other bikes and some parts for this, even though it doesn't work. So I hope you enjoyed this video more than I did installing this decompression valve. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter and on Instagram. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed yet, and I will see you next year.